Have you ever noticed that some mornings, no matter how long you sleep, you still wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck? Your body feels stiff, your head is foggy, and you're already tired before the day even begins. If you've felt that way lately, you're definitely not alone, and it might not just be aging. A lot of how you feel during the day actually starts the moment you open your eyes in the morning. Those first few minutes have a bigger impact than most people realize, especially once you've reached your 70s. It's not about some magic pill or complicated routine. It's about understanding how your body works now and making a few simple, conscious choices. Now, I've spent a lot of time talking to folks about what makes them tick, what holds them back, and what propels them forward. And let me tell you, these morning habits we're going to discuss today, they're not just minor details. They can be the difference between a day filled with energy, clarity, and joy, or a day where you're just struggling to get through. We're not talking about adding more stress to your life. We're talking about removing some of the unconscious habits that might be sabotaging your well-being without you even realizing it. So if you're ready to take back your mornings and by extension your days, then you're in the right place. We're going to get real about what works and what doesn't. This isn't about finger pointing. It's about empowering you with knowledge and practical steps. Because feeling good isn't just for the young folks, it's for everyone at every age. And it starts with how you greet the day. Let's get to it. All right, let's talk about habit number one, and it's a big one. Getting out of bed too quickly. I see this all the time. The alarm goes off, or maybe you just naturally wake up and boom, you're trying to spring out of bed like you're 25 again, rushing to start the day. But hold on a minute. Your body, especially as you've gathered more wisdom and years, isn't designed for that kind of sudden jolt first thing in the morning. Think about it. You've been horizontal for hours. Your systems have been in rest mode. Jumping up like a jack-in-the-box can be a recipe for disaster. You might feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even lose your balance. Why? Because your blood pressure needs a moment to adjust from lying down to standing up. This is something called orthostatic hypotension, and it becomes more common as we age. It's that head rush, that feeling of unsteadiness, and it can lead to stumbles or, heaven forbid, a fall. And we all know a fall can be a real game changer, and not in a good way. So instead of that leap and limp approach, I want you to think about a gentle rise. This isn't about being lazy, it's about being smart and respecting your body's needs. The first thing to do, even before you think about sitting up, is to wake up gently. Just lie there for a moment. Acknowledge that you're awake. Don't immediately start running through your to-do list or worrying about what the day holds. Just be present. Then, while you're still lying down, start with some small movements. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles, move your feet around, then gently stretch your arms, maybe overhead if that feels comfortable, or out to the sides. Imagine you're a cat doing that slow, luxurious stretch. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about signaling to your muscles and your circulatory system that it's time to start waking up. You're giving your circulation a chance to catch up. Think of it like warming up an engine on a cold day. You wouldn't just start it and immediately redline it, would you? No, you let it idle for a bit. Let the fluids circulate. Your body deserves that same courtesy. These small movements help to get the blood flowing more smoothly, preparing you for the change in posture that's coming when you sit up. It's a simple act of kindness to yourself. Now, when you feel ready, and only when you feel ready, it's time to sit up, but do it slowly. Don't bolt upright. Use your arms to help push yourself up to a seated position on the edge of the bed. Let your legs dangle for a moment. Again, no rush. This is your time. This transition from lying to sitting is a significant one for your cardiovascular system. Once you're sitting on the edge of the bed, take a few deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel your feet on the floor if they reach. If not, just focus on your posture, sitting tall. This pause is crucial. It allows your body to fully adjust to being upright, and it gives you a chance to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Any dizziness? Any unsteadiness? Make absolutely sure you feel steady before you even think about standing up. If you feel even a little bit woozy, just sit there. a bit longer. Take another deep breath. There's no prize for being the first one out of bed if you end up on the floor. Your safety is paramount. This isn't about adding minutes of delay. It's about investing in a safer, more stable start to your day. This whole process from waking to standing might take an extra minute or two, but what's a minute or two compared to the potential consequences of rushing? It's a small investment that pays huge dividends in terms of safety and well-being. You're setting a calm, controlled tone for the rest of your day rather than a frantic, reactive one. Remember, your body has served you well for many decades. It deserves a bit of gentle handling, especially in those first few moments of consciousness. This isn't about coddling yourself. It's about intelligent self-care. It's about acknowledging the physiological changes that come with age and adapting your habits accordingly. This simple change can make a world of difference. So tomorrow morning, I want you to try this. No more leaping. Just a gentle awakening, a few mindful movements, a slow sit-up, and a pause before you stand. You might be surprised at how much better, how much steadier, and how much more in control you feel. It's a foundational habit for a healthier, safer morning. And it's not just about physical safety. Starting your day with this kind of deliberate, calm action can also have a positive impact on your mental state. You're beginning with intention, not with a jolt of adrenaline and stress. You're telling yourself, I matter, my well-being matters, and I'm going to take care of myself. That's a powerful message to send to your own brain. All right, habit number 2 that you need to avoid, especially if you're over 70, is forgetting to drink water first thing in the morning, or just as bad, reaching for coffee or tea before you've had any water. I know that morning cup of coffee can feel like a lifesaver. The aroma alone can seem to wake you up. But hear me out on this one, because it's critically important. You see, when you sleep for 6, 7, 8 hours, your body is still working. It's repairing, it's processing, and it's also losing water through breathing and perspiration, even if you don't feel like you're sweating. So you wake up in a state of dehydration, whether you realize it or not. Your body is essentially running on empty in the hydration department. Now, what happens when you pour coffee, which is a diuretic, into a dehydrated system, or even some sugary juice? You're not actually addressing the fundamental need your body has at that moment. Coffee can make you urinate more, potentially worsening that mild dehydration. And sugary drinks can cause a spike and crash in your blood sugar, which isn't the smooth start you're looking for. So the golden rule here is start your day with water before anything else. Not coffee, not juice, not tea, just plain, clean water. Think of it as an internal shower for your organs. It helps to rehydrate your cells, flush out toxins that have accumulated overnight, and get your metabolism going. It's like giving your engine the oil it needs before you ask it to perform. To make this easy, because habits are all about making things easy, keep a glass of water next to your bed. Or if you prefer, have one ready on your kitchen counter. The moment you're up and steady on your feet, after you've done your gentle rise we just talked about, make a beeline for that water. Take a few sips or drink the whole glass. Even if it's just half a cup to start, that's a huge step in the right direction. Some people say, but Dr. Phil, I'm not thirsty in the morning. Well, thirst isn't always the best indicator of your body's need for water, especially as we get older. The thirst mechanism can become less sensitive, so you might be dehydrated without feeling acutely thirsty. That's why making it a non-negotiable habit is so important. Don't wait for thirst, just drink the water. This simple act of drinking water first thing does so much good. It aids in digestion, helps maintain healthy kidney function, can improve your skin's elasticity, and even boosts brain function. Your brain is about 75% water, so when it's dehydrated you can feel foggy, tired, and have trouble concentrating. Sound familiar from those rough mornings we talked about? And let's be clear, we're talking about plain water, not sparkling water with artificial sweeteners, not vitamin-enhanced water that's often just sugar water in disguise. Just good old H2O. If you find plain water a bit boring, you can add a squeeze of fresh lemon, but the primary goal is pure hydration. The lemon can have its own benefits, but the water is the star here. Think about the cumulative effect of this. If you start every single day by properly rehydrating your body, you're setting yourself up for better energy levels, clearer thinking, and improved physical functioning throughout the entire day. It's not a one-time fix. It's a consistent practice that supports your overall health in a profound way. Many people who adopt this habit report feeling more alert, having fewer headaches, and generally feeling more vibrant. It's such a simple thing, yet the impact can be quite remarkable. You're essentially waking up your entire system gently and effectively from the inside out. It prepares your digestive system for breakfast and helps to regulate your bodily processes. So I challenge you, for the next week, make a commitment to drink a glass of water before anything else touches your lips in the morning. Put the glass out tonight before you go to bed. Make it the very first thing you do after you're safely up. Notice how you feel. Notice if your energy is different, if your mind feels a bit sharper. This isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritization. You can still have your coffee or tea, but have it after you've given your body the pure, simple hydration it's craving and needing after a long night's rest. It's a small change in sequencing that can lead to a big change in how you feel. Give your body what it truly needs first. Chapter 3, The Sit and Stiff Trap. Why morning movement is non-negotiable. Okay, let's move on to the third morning habit to kick to the curb-skipping morning movement. Now, I'm not talking about you needing to get up and run a 5K before breakfast or head to some high-intensity spin class. That's not what this is about, especially when we're focusing on what's practical and beneficial in your 70s and beyond. What I am talking about is gently waking up your body with some form of movement. Too many folks go from the bed to the chair for breakfast, to another chair to read the paper or watch TV, and their bodies barely get a signal that the day has even started from a movement perspective. This sit and stiff pattern is a real problem. Your joints can get creaky, your muscles can feel tight, and your energy levels can plummet before you've even really gotten going. Your body doesn't need a full-blown gym workout first thing. It just needs a signal, a gentle nudge, that it's time to wake up and move. Think of it as lubrication for your joints and a wake-up call for your muscles. This isn't about burning a ton of calories, it's about improving circulation, increasing flexibility, and boosting your mood. So what kind of movement are we talking about? It can be incredibly simple. While you're still sitting on the edge of the bed after your gentle rise and your first sips of water, you can start right there. Try a few shoulder rolls, roll them up towards your ears, then back and down. Do this 5 or 10 times. Feel that movement, that release of tension. Then, how about marching your legs in place for just 60 seconds? Still seated, just lift one knee, then the other, like you're marching. You don't have to lift them high, just get them moving. This helps with circulation in your lower body and gently engages your core muscles. It's amazing what just 1 minute of intentional movement can do. You can also do some gentle neck stretches. Slowly tilt your head from side to side, feeling a mild stretch along your neck. Or look left, then right. Again, slow and gentle is the key. No jerky movements. We're not trying to strain anything. We're trying to awaken and soothe. Once you're standing and feeling steady, you can expand on this. Reach your arms up above your head as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. Take a deep breath in as you reach up and exhale as you bring your arms down. Do this a few times. This helps to open up your chest and improve your posture. Even something as simple as standing and swaying gently from side to side can be beneficial. Or doing some gentle torso twists, just turning your upper body slowly from left to right. The goal here is to move all your major joints a little bit: ankles, knees, hips, spine, shoulders, elbows, wrists. It's like a mini inventory of your body, checking in with each part. This morning movement routine doesn't need to take more than 5 or 10 minutes. But those 5 or 10 minutes can dramatically change how you feel for the rest of the day. It can ease stiffness, reduce aches and pains, and give you a surprising burst of natural energy. much better than the artificial jolt from too much caffeine. Think about it. Movement increases blood flow to your brain, which can help with mental clarity and focus. It releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. So you're not just helping your body, you're helping your mind and your emotions too. It's a holistic approach to starting your day well. If you have specific physical limitations or health conditions, of course, you need to be mindful of those. Talk to your doctor or a physical therapist about what movements are safe and appropriate for you. But for most people, these gentle, simple exercises are perfectly fine and highly beneficial. The key is to listen to your body. If something hurts, don't do it or modify it. The point is to break the cycle of inactivity that can so easily set in, especially in the morning. Don't let stiffness dictate your day. Take control with a few minutes of mindful movement. You'll find it gets easier over time, and you might even start to look forward to this little ritual. It's an investment in your mobility, your independence, and your overall quality of life. Chapter 4. The gloom and doom start versus the gratitude greeting. Now for our fourth and final morning habit to avoid, and this one is all about what's going on between your ears. Starting your day with negativity. How many of you wake up and the first thought that pops into your head is a worry, a complaint, or a rehash of yesterday's problems? Or maybe you immediately reach for your phone and get bombarded with bad news or stressful emails. That's what I call the gloom and doom start. Let me tell you, how you frame those first few conscious moments of your day has a profound impact on your mood, your stress levels, and your overall outlook for the hours ahead. If you start your day marinating in negativity, you're essentially programming yourself for a tough time. You're setting a negative filter through which you'll view everything else. It's like waking up and immediately putting on muddy glasses. Everything looks a bit grim, a bit distorted. And who wants to go through their day like that, especially when you have the power to choose a different pair of glasses, a clearer, more positive lens? This isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing where you focus your energy first thing. So, what's the alternative? It's something incredibly simple, yet profoundly powerful. Starting your day with gratitude. Before you even sit up, before your feet hit the floor, while you're still in that quiet space between sleep and full wakefulness, I want you to take a deep breath and find one thing, just one single thing that you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be something monumental. In fact, the beauty of this practice often lies in appreciating the small, everyday things. It could be the feeling of the soft sheets under you. It could be the warmth of your blanket. It could be the fact that you woke up to see another day, a gift that not everyone receives. That in itself is huge. Maybe it's the sound of birds chirping outside your window, a gentle reminder of the life that's teeming all around you. Or perhaps it's the quiet stillness of the early morning, a moment of peace before the world gets busy. It could even be gratitude for that deep breath you just took, the simple, miraculous act of your lungs filling with air. Gratitude doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be real and heartfelt for you. The key is to consciously shift your focus from what might be wrong or what you're worried about to what is good, what you appreciate, what you have. This isn't about denying challenges, it's about fortifying yourself with positivity before you face them. When you start your day by acknowledging something good, you're activating a different part of your brain. You're releasing positive neurochemicals that can counteract stress hormones. You're setting a tone of appreciation and contentment rather than one of lack or complaint. It's a mental hygiene practice, just as important as brushing your teeth. Think about the ripple effect. If your first conscious thought is one of gratitude, it makes it a little bit easier to find the next positive thing, and the next. It can change your interactions with others. It can make you more resilient when you do encounter difficulties later in the day. You're building a buffer of positivity. This practice takes, 30 seconds? A minute at most? But the return on that tiny investment of time and attention can be enormous. It can reframe your entire day. Instead of waking up on the wrong side of the bed, you're consciously choosing to wake up on the bright side. So I urge you, make this a non-negotiable part of your morning routine. Before the worries creep in, before the to-do list takes over, find that one thing, say it to yourself, feel it in your heart. Let that feeling of gratitude be the very first conscious experience of your day. It's a powerful way to reclaim your mornings and ultimately to cultivate more joy and peace in your life. You have the power to choose your first thought. Don't let it be an accident. Don't let it be dictated by old habits or external negativity. Choose gratitude. It's a simple, free, and incredibly effective tool for a better morning and a better life, especially as you navigate the rich and valuable years beyond 70. So we've talked about 4 common morning habits that might be holding you back, especially if you're over 70. And more importantly, we've talked about simple, powerful shifts you can make. It's about waking gently, hydrating wisely, moving mindfully, and starting with a grateful heart. These aren't complicated strategies. They're common sense adjustments that can truly transform how you feel, day in and day out. Remember, small changes consistently applied can lead to remarkable results in your energy, your mood, and your overall well-being. And I'd love to hear about it. Tell me in the comments, what's one change you're planning to make starting tomorrow? Or maybe you've already made some of these changes and want to share how it's helped. Your experience is valuable. Either way, your story could inspire someone else to take that first step, to realize they too can make their mornings and their lives better. We learn from each other, and your insights matter a great deal. If this video helped you or reminded you of something important, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want more practical tips, uplifting reminders, and simple ways to feel better every day, don't forget to subscribe. This community is here for you, and we're all walking this path together, aiming to live our healthiest, happiest lives. Your mornings matter. You matter. And it's never too late to live each day with more joy, more energy, and more peace. Here's to better mornings, and to living your best life at any age.